Today's horoscope, Aquarius November 25, 2023. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Life is about to get a whole lot more interesting and exhilarating for you. As mighty Mars, the red planet of sex, passion, and drive, soars into your solar house of friendships, communities, and online dating, you are set up for one of the most adventurous periods of your life. This transit lasts until January 2024, so expect to be socializing a great deal. If coupled up, plan fun events with your pals and darling. If single, expect that your dating life could be fired up like a rocket ship. Know what you want, but be open to what the universe is tempting you with. Do not let the competition stand in your way. As you embrace this zodiacal season for networking, you may also find yourself up against some incredible competitors when Mars enters Sagittarius today. Mars is all about conflict and becoming the very best, so you may feel motivated to beat your competition. These feelings might be amplified if you share common goals or are going after the same things as other professionals in your community. Instead of letting the competition get you down, you can use this as a motivator to take charge of your opportunities. 2 days after the moon left your income sector, the dwarf planet Ceres becomes the third planet to leave your career sector in the space of just 48 hours. With the moon there as those shifts began and your career sector now empty until Venus, the planet of money, returns in 10 days to bring this professional year home. There is a chance now to step back and absorb a download of information. You may be needed by everyone today. The aspect at play has a way of making people more emotional than usual, and they tend to run to the nearest person to help process the uncomfortable, the challenging, the downright scary. You may experience your own deep feelings welling up, and it's important to take time out to notice what's going on inside of yourself. Here is an ideal scenario: prepare a nice dinner for your loved ones and take a long walk afterwards. Be sure to recognize that not everything has to be about making the world a better place for all of humankind. Even you need to have the nurturing of a family where you can just relax and be yourself. You can expect to be more aware of this today, as there's a vibration in the air. Rather than just thinking about how much you love and appreciate these people, make a move to spend some quality time with them today. Even if you have to work, do something together this evening. A day after the sun left your career sector, Mars leaves today as well, leaving the dwarf planet Ceres on her own. With Ceres leaving tomorrow as well, after the main push to bring this professional year up to speed eases back, this is a chance to reflect on the last few months as you make the most of the final hours of her last deep dive into your professional needs and priorities for another 4 years. However, this is not the end, with Venus returning early next month to bring this professional year home and to exploit all the potentials so far. As she moves into her final 11 days in an adventurous part of your chart, Venus is facing some headwind, with her mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together having to compete with what is likely to be a busy end to the working week. However, with a romantically charged full moon in 3 days set to change that, this is a chance to be aware of the importance of having the right work and life balance before it becomes an issue. Daily Planetary Overview. Today marks the transition of Mars into Sagittarius, urging you to adopt a mindful approach when faced with unfamiliar situations. Prioritize listening to others' perspectives before reacting, especially when lacking comprehensive information. Embrace receptivity and open-mindedness in addressing issues within your social circles. This practice will cultivate a remarkable problem-solving skill set, essential for overcoming challenges and nurturing interpersonal connections. Exercise patience over impulsivity, recognizing that your inventive nature may lack a consistent sense of purpose. In matters of the heart, curb impulsiveness to avoid misunderstandings and tensions. Refrain from unnecessary expenditures on non-essential items, and be cautious of indulging in excessive eating or drinking, as it may lead to discomfort. Financial success may face challenges today, with the potential for poor offers and impulsive purchases. Resist the urge to force success, instead, Focus on limiting losses and navigating the constraints of the momentary constellation. Despite financial uncertainties, your problem-solving abilities are recognized by colleagues and friends who appreciate your offers of assistance. In your personal life, invest time to experience the affectionate responses of your partner. The favorable alignment of the stars encourages maintaining an active approach, leveraging your instinct for profitable business transactions. Keep your ambitions realistic, and numerous options will unfold before you. Address outstanding financial claims promptly, as positive resolutions are likely. Your eloquence in communication doesn't go unnoticed. Others are impressed and willing to follow your lead, trusting in your commitment to collective success over personal power. A day after Mars left your financial sector and 2 days post the Sun's departure, the Dwarf Planet series concludes her deep exploration of your financial needs and priorities for the next 4 years. While your financial sector will remain vacant until Venus returns in 10 days, the Moon timely enters your income sector, seizing the opportunity in the absence of competition from the other side of the financial landscape. Sky for today. Your ongoing struggle with concentration poses challenges, particularly in keeping promises despite sincere efforts. Reflect on the root cause, considering whether personal issues are causing persistent distractions at work. Rather than avoiding this challenge, confront it head-on to address the core issues affecting your focus. Recognize the unpredictability of the future and the potential for rapid changes. Embrace flexibility, especially in financial matters, to avoid unpleasant consequences associated with significant investments or acquisitions. Exercise skepticism when receiving advice and take the time to evaluate, as the information may not always be reliable. Amidst the financial landscape, 2 days after the Sun's return to your financial sector and as Mars settles into its first full day in 2 years, the Dwarf Planet series makes a significant entrance. Her return marks the initiation of an in-depth exploration of your financial sector, a venture not undertaken in 4 years. Assembling a supportive team, including Mercury with his astute financial acumen, presents an opportunity to reclaim control over your financial well-being. While the Moon's visit to your income sector is a week away, promising a regular trigger for action every 4 weeks, the current moment prompts a serious consideration of aligning professional affairs. Just after the Moon departs from your career sector, Ceres joins the Sun and Mars, both recently arrived in your work sector. Prioritize getting professional matters in order before delving into financial decisions, as your professional year gains momentum. This period signifies a time to focus on your career trajectory before fully engaging with financial endeavors.